point you and 50 were cool.
Yeah.
What the fuck happened?
Man, let me tell you something. I have no problem with 50 no more after he dropped his BMF joint. That's my favorite shit. Whatever me and 50 ever had, shout out to 50.
All right, cool.
Yeah, me and him, everything's over after BMF. That's the best work ever.
That's the, it's that good?
Yeah.
Oh,
BMF
wow.
is fire.
Wow.
Yeah, shout out to 50.
Yeah. I just seen in Power Book 2, he had Left Rack in it, so I like that. I like that. So he's like the guru of television. He's like the gangster Tyler Perry right now.
Yeah.
Niggas ain't think that way.
Yeah.
That's same to work, like, think about it.
Definitely.
That's Tyler Perry type shit. So you're gonna work this out.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
I mean,
I was down since Cocaine City, right? Like,
yeah.
He used to call you to come film.
Yeah, I mean, we're from New York, bro. Like, you come outside, you're gonna snap on a nigga one day, you're gonna snap on each other, and this and that. It wasn't nothing like nothing physical, like nothing like, it wasn't nothing that, like, we got beef over. Nobody got shot, like nothing like that. Shout to 50, man.
That's what's up.
I actually love his music. I want him to drop another album. Like,
that's what's up. That's what's up. Make some noise for that, There's always these rumors of MCs from New York that couldn't get put on from New York, or New York didn't pay attention to them.
Yeah.
50 Cent is probably one of the most famous
Yeah.
of that happening too. But next up is you and Nicki Minaj.
Yeah.
Right? How was it transitioning from New York, right? And I imagine New York wasn't giving you the attention that you liked it at that time, or was it because of management? How did you wind up in Atlanta?
Well, when I came out of New York, first came out with the Cocaine City DVDs. You know what I'm saying? We dropped like 14, 15 volumes of that.
Right.
And I was putting myself on every joint.
Right.
Then we did the Mac and Cheese series.
Mm-hmm.
Then me and Max B got together.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So I was getting the love from New York.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I was getting the love from New York, CT. Once you start popping in New York, you automatically get the whole up north. Yeah. Everybody know that run if you know what I'm saying, if you came out of New York.
Delaware.
But you don't get past that.
Right. I think it stops like Virginia.
Yeah.
If you're lucky, you make it to
in that time period.
In that time period.
Because it jumps from Virginia to Miami for some reason.
Right.
So you miss on that.
You gotta have that bounce. If to get past there.
That's what I'm saying.
That bounce in your record.
So that's when I made Chopper Down, because it had that down south bounce. You know what I'm saying? So that Chopper Down is when I made that transition to when I went to ATL.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So.
And you was managed by Dev?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. So after Max B got locked up, that's when I dropped Shot Caller. I was on fire.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Then after that, I dropped Chop It Down. Then I met with Deb.
Okay.
And we started management towards down south.
Right.
Yeah.
So because we had her on the show, obviously.
Yeah.
I
Of
know
course.
you saw it.
Of course.
But you kind of responded to it already in your LA Leakers freestyle.
Yeah.
You said back then I gave Gucci $5K just to get a verse.
Yeah.
Ask for my money back and still use the verse.
Yeah.
Come on, Prince. Let's break that down. I feel like what I'm asking you, you kind of answered in that verse, but I want you to explain.
Shout out to Gucci, man.
Okay.
Me and him went through the same thing. I'm proud of his sobriety. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's a hard thing to do.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, back then when this way before I met Deb.
Okay.
This was like a couple years before I met Deb. Okay. I remember I was working on Straight Cash, and Straight Cash was popping.
Right.
And we was like, yo, we can't get this joint to leave New York, or leave, you know what I'm saying, CT, this and that.
Right.
And I remember Gucci was popping at the time. So me and my man Kai, a couple people over there, we were like, yo, let's go down south.
Right.
And let's get Gucci on the verse.
And this is after So Icy, obviously, right?
Yeah, this is during the time when he had the joint with Mariah.
Oh, okay.
That's before he got locked up.
Okay.
So it was like, we was gonna go down there and get Gucci on the joint. We knew my peoples. I think it was Lil Frenchie that knew Gucci. Was like, 5,000 to get a verse.
Right.
We flew down there.
Right.
Gucci did the verse.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I think when he did the verse, Gucci was being Gucci. You know what I'm saying? So he was blasted.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, when he did the verse. So the next day we heard the joint, and I was like, I'm not fucking with the verse. You know what I'm saying? So me and my man was like, let's call Deb and get the money back if you don't like the verse. So we called up.
Wait, who said that? Gucci said that?
Nah, my man.
Oh, one of y'all.
Yeah, he was like, let's call to get the money back. So like, all right, I hit her up, got the money back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But then the verse ended up getting
You
to
had
me.
a verse. Right.
Yeah, and the verse ended up getting to me.
The same verse or a different
No, the
verse?
same verse.
Okay.
And we just ended up putting it out on YouTube
Right.
and shit like that. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But yeah, it wasn't like.
Right.
I mean, me and like Gucci ain't never shown me nothing but love.
Right.
Like it wasn't like that. Like it wasn't like no altercation between me and him.
Right.
It was like he did a verse, he was slurring, he was being Gucci.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I just asked him, you know, for the money back. We got the money back. Deb did, you know what I mean, great business, and that was it.
Right. And then just moving on, so we just get off this topic. You and Deb is in the works of working y'all things out, or just?
I mean, she took me to court. We in court right now.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Shout to Deb, shout to Waka. You know what I mean? There wasn't nothing but family to me. So, you know, we're going to square everything off. You know what I mean?
That's
And,
beautiful.
Yeah. And out of court.
Yeah, yeah.
I ain't look at her like nothing but a mother figure. You know what I mean? A mother figure. So, you know what I mean? I can't say nothing bad about her.
So, what, in your opinion, and we know, I know you got.
I think I got caught with her like next week or something. Like, it's crazy.
In your opinion, what was the thing that went wrong?
With Deb, honestly, I just think that when we went down there, it was just like a lot of things going on around the time.
Okay. When you saying down there, to my Atlanta?
Yeah,
Okay.
it was like a lot of things going on at the time, and I think Nicki had left, Gucci had left, everybody had left, and it was just like a lot of things going on. And I was just like, you know what? I think maybe it's time for me. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Step away and handle. See, when I met with Deb, I wasn't like, I was fresh off like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying, like
Right.
coke waves and
Right.
like I was the hottest thing smoking out of New York. Like I was just about to drop my album. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't like I got with Deb when I wasn't nobody. You know what I'm saying? And she built me up to that point where it was just like, okay, like you made me French Montana. Like French Montana made French Montana, and I respect her for everything that she did.
Right.
You know what I mean? But it was just at the time that, things was going on and she was getting sued left and right and this and that. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I'm going to step out and do my thing. And if God planned for us to get back together, we're going to get back together.
Right. Well, we hope everything work out with that. So moving on. What's the affiliation with Ross? I know we speak more about Ross earlier. Back in the days, were you Maybach music?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, me and Rose was just, had a bond. And like, it was just like a big bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Shout to Spiff.
Right.
He in here
TV.
somewhere.
Yeah.
When he called me,
He missed his flight.
Yeah, we was
He acting like he ain't rich. He out there stressing about missing his flight. Nigga, you rich, bro. You better relax. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So this is a story I never told about the whole Ross situation.
Okay.
So I remember Spiff had hit me and he was like, "Yo, Rose want to meet you," and came down there. As soon as I met him, he was like, "Yo, jump on his record." I'm like, "Yo,
Came
damn."
down here, Miami?
Yeah, no, to
Atlanta?
New York.
Okay, New York.
Yeah. So jump on this record. Boom. After that, we had worked on Maybach music album. Then he jumped on Chop It Down remix.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? So we had shot the video. Rose's such a hustler. I went down there to see him. He knocked out the verse. He was like, "We should do the video." I'm like, "Yeah." I'm thinking like, next week.
Yeah.
He went upstairs, threw a jacket on. He was like, "Let's go to the backyard."
Filming in the backyard.
Yeah, and Spiff filmed it in the backyard.
Wow.
Spiff
In
had
New
a
York?
helicopter behind him and everything.
In New York still?
Nah, this is in Miami.
Because New York don't got backyards.
Yeah.
It's definitely not.
Yeah,
New York. Alright.
so that's how hard, my boy was going. It was right there, same time, verse and video. You know what I mean? So, I got on fire. So, that plus everything I had going on, it was just, French Montana time.
And this is after Akon gave you a fake watch.
Yeah, man.
Jesus. I mean,
Nah, I'm still waiting for Akon to give me the new one.
you still waiting?
Yeah.
What kind of fake watch did he give you? I just want to be clear.
It was a Hublot.
Just in case he ever give me a gift.
Nah, it was
Watch.
a Hublot. But mistakes like that can happen. You know what I'm saying? I think probably the Judah did give him a fake watch.
Did he ever tell you that? Because I need an explanation. You give me some fake shit.
Yeah.
Like, I need a whole explanation. Like, nigga,
Nah.
Well, Sonny gave
how
it to
did
you.
we get
It's gonna be
here?
fake.
How did we get here? Who do you go see? I need to see everything. I need receipts. Did you drill him like that?
Yeah, I mean,
that's a different type of drill music right there.
Yeah. I remember when the best thing he ever gave me was an opportunity first. You know what I'm saying? Cause that was big, you know.
Well, first of all, it wasn't fake busters out back then. So how did you get knocked? Like,
no, this is what I'm saying.
Shorty was like, "Yo, you ain't right out here."
Nah, I didn't. You know, back then, you know, the things that mean the most is to me was like, you know, iced out watches. You know what I'm saying? Like we wasn't rocking like now. You get the Richies, you get the Hublot. Like you don't need no ice. But back then, as soon as I got it, I went straight to my jeweler. I'm like, yo, I want to trade this in.
Hold on, French. You're a foul nigga. French, hold on, nigga.
Yeah.
Trade in the gift?
You try to skin up. You can't be trading in a gift, French.
Yeah, I mean,
he's like,
you know it's fake. You're supposed to give it away.
Yeah, nah, but that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
No,
So you just went. You was like,
yeah, I just went. I was like, yo, I want to trade it in for something bust down. And my jeweler was like, yo, like you trying to get me or something? I'm like,
he thinking you ain't on the
he thinking I'm in on the twist. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yo, trade it in for me, and he was just like, man, my dog, this ain't it. I'm like, what you mean? And he was like, you know, this ain't right. So I'm like, yo, Akon gave it to me. Gotta be right.
Word. What's the white girl? Yeah.
Nah, he had Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga. He giving out fake watches after Lady Gaga.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie.
It's different.
He probably ain't know, man.
Nah, the illest shit about the whole thing is that he made me close my eyes. It was my birthday. It was like Max, me and Max and Gabi. Shout out to Big Job. He was like, yo, close your eyes. I got a gift for you. You know, I closed my eyes too, man. That's what. that's what hurt the most.
Your eyes.
Yeah, just like you made me close my eyes for this fake joint, B. I'll never forgive you.
So, alright, did you look at you back to watch, or do you even take it? How does that happen?
He made me close my eyes for the joint, man.
Oh, talking about Akon. Okay. So, but you look at it, you thought it was Rigadavia.
I thought,
so you
bro,
wanted on
Akon giving you a watch at that time, you're not thinking, you thinking this is like, God, it costs like $150 or $200 or something. Like, I'm gonna go get something else for it, this and that. You know, it was a thought that counted. You know what I'm saying? So I went down there, I gave it to him. He was like, nah, this ain't it. So I called Con. I'm like, yo, bro, he telling me this joint ain't it, telling me it ain't so. He was like, what you mean? Hold on, let me call the nigga that sold them to me, man. I think he sold me some fake watches. I'm like, all right, well, do that and call me back. Like, so we can switch it out. Man, I'm still waiting.
I did not think that was going to be the end of the story.
But you know what, though? And, you know, in all fairness to Akon, man, I don't want to throw him under the bus because they do, you know, make moves like that.
It happens. It's called, Lil Baby, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I saw something like that. Yeah, definitely. But, you know, so they can catch you slipping, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's very true. But I'm a petty nigga. I would have been in all that nigga concerts. You got to replace this.
Nah, every time.
You got to replace this.
Yeah, every time I see him, that's one thing I'll give him though. Every time I see him, I'll be like, yo, my watch check. He's like, you want this one? I'm like, nah, bro, I don't want it.
Send me something with the box of papers, nigga.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't.
With your eyes open.
I don't trust you no more.
Yeah, but you know, when I was first coming up doing the Cocaine City DVDs, and I was like on volume 6 or 7, and I remember Gabi used to be playing my music. And I remember Akon just, you know, calling me up to sign me, and you know what I'm saying, and you know, me coming up just like, you know, rapping, like not knowing if it's gonna work or not, then you just get signed by Akon while he had Lady Gaga. That was more of a present for him to give me than I watch, you know what I'm saying? So I always appreciate him, and I always, you know what I'm saying, look at him as a big brother.
And he got a city too, tell him to give you a building. Just give me one
I gotta
building.
go check that city out.
Replace the watch, nigga.
Yeah.
He betrayed Akon.
Yeah, definitely. Shout out to Akon.